I'm Sailor Tortilla, and I review Sailor Moon toys, and yeah, pretty much that's about it. So here's my goodie box from AnimeOsaka. It just arrived from Japan this morning, and wait, those aren't the things in the thumbnail. No, they're not. However, it is Sailor Moon cookies. There's literally Sailor Moon cookies in Japan in collaboration with the Sailor Moon Cosmos movie. I love that they have the cat on there, even though the cats are kind of forgotten later on in the series. We're not going to talk about that. Anyway, if you can name this girl from a famous shoujo, I'll give you an internet hug. I bet you don't know who it is. Anyway, I also got some Evangelion stuff because I love it. Also, look at these gay boys. I love them. This is a Sailor Moon Cosmos book. It's not the one you're thinking of. It is actually kind of exclusive to the theaters. We can talk about it later. Okay, this figure is called Darkness Calls to Light and Light Summons Darkness. Eternal Sailor Moon Zero Chouette from Sailor Moon Cosmos. Anyway, I dropped my knife here. Inside, it is perfectly packaged with a beautiful tissue paper. I love tearing apart the tissue paper because I know that I am the first person to get my hands on this Eternal Sailor Moon. Oh my god, this won't get out of the box. Yeah, this box is really beautiful. I've said it in the past, I really like it when they use the dark blue. It reminds me of toys from the 90s, but this one's really lovely. It has a beautiful window. The wraparound image is really cool. Here's some pictures of the figure itself. And the top is really nice. It's basically her Ginzuisho, but very large. You can kind of try to see her inside, but she's really, really wrapped up in plastic. Do love the wraparound design though. This figure is actually just one piece. You'll see when I open it, it is super easy. And when I was opening the bottom, I realized that they even printed something really pretty at the bottom. So that's a little bonus if you open them like I do. And here's instructions if you can't figure out that her wand goes in her hand. That's a little weird. Again, getting this out of the box was unusually hard, but maybe it's just because it's brand new and crispy. It literally just arrived from Japan this morning. You might notice me routinely inspecting it during the video. A lot of people on Instagram already got this figure and have kind of already aired out their complaints. So I'm a little apprehensive. I'm a little scared. I was initially really excited, and you know how it goes with me in figures. I always think that they're overpriced for the quality. So anyway, this is pretty fun. I can't wait to have the replica of this so I can swing it around. And yeah, she's just one piece, so there's no assembly. You just have to be really gentle. She does have like ribbons in her hair, but all in all, there she is, kind of reaching at nothing. But this is really cute. It's just small. I don't know if I can put it with other figures, or maybe I can make a 3D print. I got a 3D printer and I need ideas, so give me ideas. Love that her Ginzuisho's at the top of that thing though. That's pretty damn cool. Okay, so despite me making fun of this, I couldn't figure out how to put her wand in her hands, and the first time I did it, I bent one of her fingers. They're actually really bendy. So I used some force the second time and made sure that I wasn't going to bend her fingers. So the first thing we're going to do is compare this figure to the last Chouette from FiguartsZERO. Also, she's very top heavy. She's so top heavy I put her upside down. No, there's method to my madness, and you'll see why. I want to compare the hair colors on both of these because they just announced a new version of the Super Sailor Moon in different colors. I anticipate the colors are going to match better with Eternal Sailor Moon. Her hair is very opaque. It's very yellow. I'd say this is banana yellow. It's really pretty. I really like it. But if you compare it to Eternal Sailor Moon, these are not the colors in her hair that we are seeing. Inconsistency is the name of the game when it comes to Bandai. Anyway, girl, get your stuff together. But do you notice the skin tone? Super Sailor Moon's got a tan, and Eternal Sailor Moon, I don't know what happened to her. But I just don't understand why the colors don't make sense. These are both from the FiguartsZERO line. Her face is really cute though. Her mouth is so cute. Let's just get all up in there because she's really cute. Yeah, I do have issues though, and we're gonna address them. But for now, I think they look good together. I thought the crystals on Eternal were gonna be less. Oh, we're doing angles now. We're doing ooh. You can literally hear my heavy breathing trying to pan this footage for you. You're welcome. She's literally pointing to where my eternal tiara is gonna go on the wall. That's it. She was designed to show you the empty space on my wall. Okay, now so on to other things. Let's start with her crystals. No, let's start with her face. I actually think her face is really nice. I also like the way that they sculpted her wings. Is it consistent? No. I mean, we literally thought her wings were going to be like this when they announced the SH Figuart had wings like this, and then it didn't. Also, why are the crystals looking like ice instead of crystals? This strip is thicker than the strip on the Super Sailor Moon, and the inconsistency bothers me. But yeah, these crystals look like ice instead of super sparkly crystals, and I don't really get that. Crystals are sparkly. That's kind of a thing. I even question the material, honestly. But look at her bow. I love, love, love the way that her bow comes out from her body. I think that was a really nice touch. I didn't think I would be impressed with the bow, but here we are. I'm literally looking for paint defects, and I'm not going to find any until I look at her torso, FYI. I want to pause for a moment and really point out that I think this is a really beautiful figure from far away, okay? Before I point out the defects, this is probably one of the best Sailor Moon figures they've made. Don't let the issues sway you away from this figure. I actually am arguing for this figure more than I would for any others. Why is that? I feel like they got creative for the very first time in a really long time, and I just hope that as fans, we can speak with our dollars and say, do more of this and less of everything else. Now that I have your attention with the sparkly, sparkly wall, you'll notice that her torso has a seam line right in the middle. It looks like just the molding that they used. Also, her shoulder cap isn't really fully translucent. It's also not fully opaque. I don't know what look they were going for, but both is not the answer. I got scared when I was reviewing this footage. I thought she was attacking me. Oh yeah, also, she's kind of like a Dairy Queen Blizzard where you can flip her upside down and nothing happens. That's how sturdy this is, but however, she's very, very top heavy. My honest biggest complaint is actually the hair. I don't feel like I have as many issues as other Sailor Moon fans saw on their figure, and I feel really, really sad for them. But also, dude, I have been in your shoes 1,000 times. Every time I do a YouTube video on these, y'all are like, mine didn't have any problems. So you know what? let me be happy. With that said, yes, I feel extremely positive about this figure and I really, really like it. But I did sit down with that little book and I did check if her hair is any kind of weird yellow translucent nonsense. No, it's not. Stop making her hair translucent. I personally don't like it. But also, when the heck is Sailor Moon Cosmos coming out in the US? I'm Sailor Tortilla. I frequently post on Instagram, but you know what? You can follow me on everything. I'm literally on everything, even Threads.